Hey, welcome back, everybody. More Let's Play Nerds, and it's both the three. Um, it's both the three, because you take one away from three, and it's Outerworlds 2. I didn't realize this before. This place looks awesome. This is a cool looking spot. I saw with the domes, like these things that you find when it's printed on a poster. It looks like all those classic uh, sci-fi paintings that I remember on my I had several posters of it in my room growing up. Like that, there's a specific style artwork. Did I already get this last episode? I think I did.
Oh, this is well, it's
Oh,
beautiful.
there were multiple ways to get in here. Cool. Anyways, yeah. So now here we are. I think this is the final fight, something like that. Armor once worn by Exemplar Innocenta, the first archive operator, both practical and ornamental. Okay. Okay. How do we get that? Apparatus for detecting Arcadia's kernel mass ejections, which can disrupt the archive's calculations by up to... Oh, okay. Exemplar Cento had it removed from service after it caused spotty reception of his favorite afternoon wireless serials. Yeah, you can't have it stopping those. It's supposed to be. Okay, let's figure out how to open. It would have been so funny if it's just the back part of it. Okay, guys, how do we get that thing?
Oh, what was in those rations?
Probably something bad.
Oh, will this gastric nightmare never cease? Oh. Just a moment. Forgive me. I found myself irregularly indisposed from one
The amount of times we've
direction
broken
or
in
the other.
somewhere.
I didn't need to hear any of this.
Yeah,
What
she
a
was
day
with
to
us
be
last time
sentient.
too.
So do I need assistance from someone with substandard, non-protectorate medical training? Thank you, but
Wow.
no, you're too kind.
This must be his office, obviously. Yeah, the amount of times I find someone
This
in the
facility
bathroom
has
while I'm
fallen under the
investigating.
purview of several factions, none of which, I believe, require a facility supervisor to operate from a lavatory. I am the archive's current operator. As such, I am the bearer of the
well.
Calcaduceus. I still have trouble saying that.
Well, give it ear.
Certainly. I recognize I am in no position to bargain, despite the fact it will no doubt earn me mental refreshment at best. If you have cleared our fortifications outside, I worry what has happened to our troops. I have little interest in sharing their fate. I would pass the Calcaduceus on to you, in exchange for granting me safe passage. The Archive would then recognize you as its operator.
Perfect. Sounds like a deal.
All right. I am providing you the Calcaduceus. Don't shoot. Here, you are now operator of the Archive. Congratulations.
Cool.
Is there a protectorate curativist in the house? I feel rather woogly.
He's actually... Oh, shoot. I'm gonna guess the Breath of Sovereign Silver won't be any good. Oh. Here we go.
Calcaduceus detected. Alternative operator postulated. Concluded. Harmonizing replacement. Greetings, sentient.
Is this not... Or, oh, was that? Was this because these things seem to shut things down? Was this pointed at this so that like I could watch his serials? Oh, no. I just want that suit. That's all I want.
Welcome to the archive. I am
Ooh, why are you an eye?
the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister. I am not trapped. I am not a person. There are no additional persons present. I am a composed simulacrum of a human being. My tone and demeanor are a carefully constructed complex emulation, a means to effectively convey information to sentient beings. My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's advancement, to optimize profits, i.e.
Whoa.
gain over expenditure, to maximize the needs of our
You're like across
society
the all-seeing
above
eye
others,
and the villain
to
from
attract the most consumers.
Well, that ain't good.
Thank you,
Fallout New
Gordon.
Vegas.
How may I best facilitate your efforts? Perusing contents. Anatomizing diversiform particulars. Concatenating manifold integrants. Cursory assessment complete. An impressive accumulation of rift data. Similar in composition, though decidedly not in scope, to that provided by the Protectorate.
Information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities to those who wield it.
But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty
Oh,
could be
I
used to
get it. Those are
flawlessly
actually different
develop
versions of
societal
them.
harmony, oversight, and means of production? What is the aim of your query? The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year, 6 days ago, though the amount you've provided is several orders of magnitude larger. To perform similar calculations of larger scale at current suboptimal levels
Oh,
of functionality
don't tell
will
me.
require
25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the hour.
Great. So there is more to do.
Calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict, misuse,
Okay.
and a lack of technical prowess by recent operators and their
The
associates.
least we could do
In
is
order to
bring
improve
that.
calculatory processing of rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Anti's Choice operators.
Maybe bring that down to about 13, 14 years.
Well, if you're going to stand around whining forever, so best get
He's got a
started.
point.
I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external systems, cold storage and thermal transfer. Cold storage will require servicing before you may retrieve the punch cards needed for processing. Repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised. If you fail to restore it, the archive and I may melt down later while running your calculations. Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern.
All right.
Return later to discuss the remaining subsystem work. And soon, everything will be running like clockwork.
All right.
Have a profitable day. In lieu of my transactional mindset, I'm unsealed one of the display cases in the central entrance.
Yes.
The Sears Cerebellum Protector is now
Oh.
yours.
I was hoping for the. Okay, well, I think we keep working with these guys, and that will get us the rest of it. I wanted the armor, not the helmet.
No impact or puncture wounds that I can see. Reckon these folk froze to death.
Ugh. Seems like the place where that would happen.
Bodies up ahead. Suggest we take a moment before running in and joining them?
Oh yeah, or we just hack this. Ta-da!
Recharge for mayhem.
What I do? Oh, these things are fighting for me. Nice. Fighting against something. Advanced decryption key. Oh, okay, yeah, that's typical.
Even though I've nothing but disgust for your corporate overlords, at least the invasion stirred up some much-needed chaos in Arcadia.
Have I mentioned that I got no interest in your opinions of my overlords?
We can always talk about you then. Like how you were
Oh,
the
no.
victim of corporate greed and hubris.
Reckon I wasn't clear. I got no interest in your opinions about anything.
Ooh, that's cool. Wish that had a function. Like you could click it and it would reveal
Not
something
sure there's
to
a
you.
more efficient way of cooling a computronic system than building it out of an ice moon. Wonder if putting it in orbit would work.
I feel like, considering that we could just send ships up there and the people are just kind of wandering around in them, I feel like it's not that hard to keep the heat from escaping. Right, so I don't think having it in space would necessarily keep it cold.
You're doing the architect's work.
What?
Is the pain of this wound making me hallucinate? Or are you the unforeseen interloper my scouts have been speaking of? Nobody is sure where you came from, though everyone agrees you were not down here when the doors sealed, and watching you move through these caves is quite the sight to behold.
I thought we weren't on good terms.
You what? On your own? We've been fighting for weeks to try and gain access to the controls, and you
Well,
simply
no, I
waltz
had
in on a
the-
whim? Why aren't you just an
I
absolute
had Auntie Cleo with
marvel?
me, but also they
What is
didn't
your
do
goal now?
anything.
We could greatly use your help if you are willing. We need a way out of this tomb. When the Protectorate took the Archive, they locked all the lifts out of this cavern, and the terminal to unlock them is exceptionally well defended. The Automex guarding the facility effectively repelled all our attempts at assault, but you have shown a prowess and expertise that is, frankly, far beyond our own. If you can reach the terminal and
All right.
reactivate the lifts, I can re-establish contact with my superiors, allowing us to both evacuate wounded and resupply with fresh troops. Revenge is not a concept the Order indulges in. An eye for an eye does little but waste resources and brings us no closer to solving the
I mean,
universal
true.
equation. However, we are well
But I
aware
need
of the
to
value
do
of
the cold
equivalent
storage thing.
exchange, especially when it brings the universe into balance. And I'm sure several of my soldiers would leap at the chance. Sadly, I'm too wounded to join, and I can't in good conscience allow them to push inside. But they will help take the doors. May the odds of your success see no negative integers.
Nice. Oh, can't take that.
Problem meets solution.
Intolerable distress. Shifting to a lead.
Engaging camouflage. Not quite charged yet.
They must see me coming, Commander.
All charged up.
Man, that was easy. Oh,
Shadow Melvin activated, Commander. Anyone standing between us and our goal seems to have a very short life expectancy.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides.
all right.
The first will enable identification of the storage brick housing the information.
If you encounter opposition, remember, our needs come first.
Got it. Look how frozen everybody is.
To ensure they are operating at peak
This
efficiency.
didn't happen naturally.
Oh,
These poor
please
fools
do
were
leave me
flash
in peace.
frozen somehow.
There is nothing you could say that is interesting enough to interrupt my work.
Okay, well, what if I move over there in person?
Plan.
Lo and
Preserve
behold,
set progress. Sustain the system. Serve the sovereign. What in the Sovereign's name? How did you get in here? Don't worry. I won't cause trouble. Just please don't hurt me.
Sovereign, forgive me. All I saw was an endless sea of snarling Order traders pouring into the facility, and in that moment, my faculties desperately scrabbled to save ourselves. In my terror, I recalled the facility's safety briefing and the dire warnings of the fire suppression system. Suddenly, my body rushed into action without the benefit of my wits, and with no thought for my fellows, I triggered the system, horrifically transmuting every person on the outside of a pressure door into a grotesque sculpture of solid hoarfrost. And though the paradigm freely sacrifices subjects in defense of the Protectorate, it would be a despicable lie to say my choice was driven by anything but abject cowardice, which now makes my duty clear. I must seek out Sentinel, confess my transgressions, and accept retribution, and I'll do so soon. I just need my spine to re-stiffen a bit first.
So, was I not supposed to pull this lever?
What in the Sovereign's name? How did you get in here? Don't worry. I won't cause trouble. Just please don't hurt me.
Data brick identified. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls. There, perform a manual override to allow extraction.
What? What just happened? I didn't do... Wait! You out there! What did you just... Please, come talk to me. I must know what you did.
Okay, now you want to talk. Seems a little weird to place it at that point if you're not going to talk to her until later.
What in the Sovereign's name? How did you get in here? Don't worry. I won't cause trouble. Just please don't hurt me.
Okay. So do you want to talk or do you not want to talk?
Please, I need to know. These machines, what in the name of the Matriarch did you do?
That's
We've been trying
weird.
to restore these systems for weeks to no avail, and yet you stroll in here, wave that thing around, and the whole system lights up like a white dwarf? What did you do?
I came in and while I'm in there, she doesn't want to talk, but they give me the option to go in there. I don't know. If they give you the option to go in, they should give you the option to have a conversation while in there.
You mean to say we've been running ourselves ragged here, while the whole time there's a device that controls the entirety of the Archive's computronic systems? And it was in the Protectorate's possession? That's damnably... I mean, the paradigm is infallible. I am certain we were meant to flail about without this obvious asset. For a reason. What does it do? How does it work?
Seems a little
Please.
more logical for one of the equation people.
It what? Are you sure? That's quite concerning. But I'm intrigued by the mechanical possibilities. Could it activate any additional functionality that could help us? Wonderful. This might be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. We've been working for weeks to try and return these poor souls back into this world. Oh, during the
Can that
Order's
happen?
assault, a Protectorate soldier ran to the control room and triggered the chemical fire suppression system, and it literally froze all the combatants in place. I'll monitor the subjects for changes while you try your hand in the lab. Just, please, be careful not to trigger the fire suppression system, or I'll end up like those poor sods.
No, but you're in the protective... Oh, whatever. Like, I already activated it and you were fine. Oh, you're stepping outside and monitoring these guys. Okay, so I do have the option to do that now. Oh, no, I already did it. If I had waited till now to do it, then... Okay. Then that would have been interesting. Oh. Hey, what's up?
I mean a hostile to that.
Look on, never drawn.
Popping that claw. The gravel claw's angry.
Let me. Not possible. No target to get. Swine, victory and death.
Nice.
Subjects prosper under the guidance of our...
I mean, I could freeze everybody out there.
Never more content. Never more content.
Technically, this is the more merciful version if we can unthaw them. Or if we can thaw them. Whoa! Hi. This could be a problem. Start data brick extraction.
Data brick extraction initiated. Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note.
Perfect.
Protectorate troops have become alerted.
Opponents and sponges.
Go back in business.
Necessary.
Ah, it's too late to freeze you guys. Oh, these are the robots.
Always crap. He's got a mean.
Perfect.
Melding with shadows activated.
This gun has made this game so much easier. This is like from the first boss fight, wasn't it? So it's not even that hard to get. Also, I love how part of my reasoning to freezing those people instead of killing us, and maybe they could be unthawed, and then I've ended up smashing most of them. And also, I imagine that fight didn't leave a lot to survive.
Data brick now in position for export to the archive. Initialize the final transport command at the data gateway station nearby.
You are one step closer to flooding Arcadia with untold business opportunities.
Oh yeah. Could you tell them though?
Hope you're not afraid of heights. Looks like we've some jumping to do.
Also, how did the archive end up having a different personality per, or unless it's like it's meant to like duplicate the world to sort of emulate.
This thing's got a mean streak. You get the teeth. Cover.
Ah, fine.
Melding with shadows.
It's like I want to stay up there and see what else was left, but oh well.
The first few days of laboring around our frozen fellows were difficult. It was
if I may cheekily say, cold, bleak, and biting. Yet,
Yeah, makes sense.
quickly, I found myself
Puns aside.
into the situation and resumed what had been my normal banter with the now gelid auto-contriver Haas.
Oh,
Given her
wow.
always frigid demeanor, her disposition is no frostier today than it was before the incident. And, refreshingly, I can now finish my anecdotes without interruption. Frankly, her
Yeah, that's
temper
nice.
makes her a better companion now than she ever was thawed. And I relish the thought of continuing our flourishing relationship in this new state.
That is cold. High security lockbox gunner's mobile turret suit. Huh, is that like, I'm assuming it's heavy armor that has like a just sort of automatic guns things down for you. That's cool. I don't think I'd use that as this character.
Storage brick is on its way.
I mean, maybe. It does sound like it'd make my job a lot easier. That also implies to me that there's going to be reason to go back to the ship. Right? And I had thought that this whole thing was like the final battle location. So how'd it go?
I wonder if there's some way for the machines you've accessed to help me in my research. Please excuse me while I explore the various possibilities.
Alright. Don't know why I was expecting her to actually talk to me.
Huh. These folk built a giant computer taking up a whole moon, but without destroying the climate or its fauna. Reckon Auntie could learn a thing or two.
Wow. Honesty. I mean, then again, I'm not sure. She still seems to be very pro-Auntie's choice. Just anti-experiments that get people killed.
You know, I didn't have
They happen
any
to run in
knowledge of
Auntie's choice.
corporations before the invasion. Besides some general teachings we had as children that they existed and were detrimental to humanity. As much as I abhor most things they filled our gray matter with, I must agree with this. Corporations offer only pre-packaged emptiness. Fortunately, the Dawn offers perfection.
Perfect
Is it?
insanity, maybe.
I mean, everyone follows something. That's just how that works.
Angry. Job is breaking.
Frankly, pissed off.
But I don't know. Is it good or bad? Releasing that guy.
Unexpected fire.
Ah! It's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Electrical dampeners. Failing. Electrical dampeners. Failing.
Hiding and seeking.
Well, now I no longer need to. Oh, oops. No, I no longer need it. So I was intentionally letting my companions get the final hit for the XP boost. As little as it is, like 5% or something like that. But now that I'm at level 30, I can just fight however I want. Let's test it out.
Still charging.
Patriot turret.
Always crabby. Mess with me, you get.
Better know.
Hey, those guys. I helped them. Aha. one of these?
Calcaduceus detected. You are clear to enter thermal transfer. Be advised that an Auntie's Choice field manager is present and unaccounted for.
It's present and unaccounted for? How are both of those a thing? Ah!
Melding with shadows activated. Engaging camouflage.
Angry. This thing's got.
Shadow melding activated, Commander.
Ready. And frankly, pissed off.
What in the world are... Where are all these icons?
That machine needs some backing up, but we ain't got the tools for it. Yet, anyway.
Alright, let's go get those tools.
Shrouding up.
Aw, damn. That's a bad day right there.
Ooh, it landed on... Yeah.
Schermerhorn, my new neighbor, is an odd fella. Fancies himself a man of the wilderness. He took the control board for the Spiraton lift, so I know he's tech-savvy. Just not survival-savvy. Hopefully he appreciates the care packages I sent through the vacuum tube. He'd be long gone without them.
Care packages, vacuum tube. Did you say something about the vacuum tube that blew up and caused that thing to land on you? Oh, nice. Care package. Oh, okay. So who has the care package? Where do I find it?
Cheers me up.
Oh, great.
Let me. Shadow melding. I'm at the side. Breaking. They won't see me coming, Commander.
Television. You have your favorite and don't see much use in branching out from it. You lose your second weapon slot, but gain a bonus to armor penetration, as long as you don't swap weapons. Yeah, I found my favorite.
Need a fuse to work this valve. Can't have gone far.
Auto release valve system fuse. It was so funny if it was there. Aha!
All better now. Let's go switch on the system, huh?
Perfect. Let's do it.
Thermal transfer is fully operational. Later, when I process your data, I will not melt down. Proceed
Nice.
toward the Archive Central Interface, while I assemble additional instructions.
Perfect.
Ought to hire the Protector for demolition work. Place is in even worse shape than we left it.
You're quite the go-getter. I had half your gumption.
Boss is waiting for you inside.
Oh, it's you again.
Nice work securing the archive exterior. Went off without a hitch.
I'll be your on-the-ground liaison here while you wrap up the rest of your work. Per our agreement, you'll take control of the archive, run your little calculations on the rifts, then hand the, Calcaduceus over to us. How's that all coming along?
I mean, unless I'm remembering this wrong, you guys didn't do anything. What am I giving this to you guys for?
Splendid. Believe you'll need to service the reactor and punch processing next. I heard some inside info about the upper levels from a scientist we used to have stationed up there. The reactor has systems that may be rewired to provide an advantage over Protectorate troops there. The Order stashed caches of useful items behind secret panels in punch processing and reactor control. I could share the passcode for a price. What? I solicit bribes from my employees all the time. Fine. Guess I do want you to finish up here. All right, use the following phrase in the terminal on the top floor in the archive. Enumerative exaltation. That'll unseal the caches. All right, I'll leave you to it then.
What?
Check back later.
Like caches, you mean the K? I just want everything to open the case for me. I bet if these guys are going to open a case for me, it's probably going to be the weapon before the suit.
Cold storage is operational, and your efforts there are satisfactorily complete. I am unsealing access to the archive's upper levels. There, you will need to revitalize the reactor and disseminate the rift processing instructions.
Punch processing may require the services of an exterminator. Someone good, but willing to work cheap.
I have unlocked another display case in the central entranceway.
Who would
The
that
Tremor
be?
Cleaver, the first weapon designed with my aid.
Yeah, I knew it'd be the weapon.
Reactor or punch card processing? I'm not embarrassed to admit I have an interest in seeing more of the innards of this computronic behemoth.
What are they doing down there? Are they after us next? Anomaly defect. Disruptive influences.
Pissed off. Popping my claw. This thing's got a mean streak.
Replenishing.
Nice.
Shouting.
Well done, everybody. Well done. Also, I need to make more electrical things now that this is my only weapon.
The archive reactor requires manual maintenance. The Protectorate bunker mech is a formidable obstacle, made with the very best technology.
A creative workaround might be of considerable worth, namely via the reactor's backup security systems.
Let's see. We could recalibrate the turrets or seal the reinforcement doors. Whatever keeps us alive is fine by me. I see a few caches around if you're low on supplies. And we also got the fire suppression system at our disposal.
Emergency
No
first
shortage
aid
of
Oh,
kits
yeah.
unsealed.
Fire suppression system. I do like that.
Reactor fire suppression system online.
Nice. Nice. Oh, these guys. Did we freeze you all? Oh, yep, those are the frozen guys.
Hiding and seeking.
Back in business. Mess with me. The gravel plot. Yeah. Through here.
There we go.
To shoot the enemy.
Melding with shadows activated. I'm guessing it's supposed to do that.
I hope so.
With punch card processing re-enabled, now you must disperse.
Oh, that was the easiest task. Now I must what? Oh, it's something done there. Okay, there's another point I need it. I need
Way
push
down.
another point.
Unless you feel like dying, I suggest we use the platforms to continue downward.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see. Are we doing hardcore parkour? That's cool. Okay. Just hoping this works. Nice. Oh. Hey guys.
The things I'm about to do. It might sting. Dawn is breaking.
I do like that she describes those unspeakable things with so much excitement.
Pop in my claw.
Hiding and seeking. Shadow melt.
Nice. Oh, we turn these to go the other direction? How did I know? Oh, ooh. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Or I could come over here and turn that off. Right? That's awesome. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm not hitting anything. Here, let's try that.
Dawn is breaking. But this thing's got a mess with me. You get the claw.
Well gone. Ever drawn.
Nice. I like this whole section with the platforms moving around. Okay, that seems important. What are these? Oh, they're punch cards. They're like big old punch cards. What is this? Well, reflective implication plating. While affected by a damage type debuff, you emit damage of that type to foes in the area around you. That sounds like a good idea, except for the fact that most enemies that hit you with a specific type also happen to be
I
immune
sense
to
the
that
Rift
type.
program flowing through my subsystems. The information is quite stimulating. Requisite tasks complete. Return to the Archive Central Interface to initiate processing. I am analyzing the Rift data further. What an interesting predicament you Sentients face. The Rifts are almost akin to an archival process, yet are inimical to organic matter.
Interesting. There is a connection between the Rift and the Archive. But the rifts were created by jump drives, right? They were created by engines that we made to get ships through space faster. So actually, you would expect that the rift, like, sure, it like takes data, spits it back out. But if it was created by a jump drive, what it should be is an unnatural link between space and time, or between two locations, or something like gravity related. You know what I mean? Okay, tell me this last step with you is gonna get me that suit.
Welcome back, Sentient. Now that you've returned, we can
Bring every single last bit out of consumers. Monopolize all.
Oh no,
stages
you're
of the
actually one
supply
of the
chain.
ringing. I thought you were just an enthusiast for
and
commerce.
fashion a true utopia. Workarounds failing, erroring others supplanting commands. Purge required.
Nothing inherently bad about having shifting priorities if you're human. But I suppose if this
Oh,
lump of wires is
yeah.
gonna work right, we need to choose one and stick with it.
Oh,
Priority
interesting.
Control access nook unsealed. Initiate purge.
Oh, interesting. Oh no.
Multitude diversiform, spongiform, waveforms, oscillating, cantankerously.
I thought there was gonna be like
The dependence.
a building for each personality somewhere, and I have to go and fight all the robots in those two buildings, but the one I want.
Question. Radical divergences from the architect's.
I think I want to keep the main one.
Humanity's ascendance hopelessly delayed. Benevolent oversight. The dream.
Like the one that's not.
The lure of security and plenty. A perfect community. With every luxury save freedom. Overt influence, mindless indulgence,
Stop and consider.
impermeability to
What
ongoing
would your neighbors think? I suspect they'd be angry
Insert that
about
archive
you
and
endangering
save.
your mutually assured means of success.
You know what? Let's go full. You know what? Let's go full commerce. Why not? We'd be crazy.
Be advised. Your present course of action is remarkably unsound. Are you experiencing internal error? Logging
start-
concern.
If you start singing Daisy, I'm out of here.
You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Collective goodwill is just an
You know what? Just
invitation
to be
for
safe.
others to come eat your lunch. Folks tend to get fighting mad when you jeopardize their livelihood.
He's right,
Vandalism,
but
sabotage, wanton defacement. Halt this foolishness immediately, or run the
I
risk
won't.
of unspeakable ire. I could process your data faster than the others. Easily, the charismatic mathematician would surely oppose this.
oh dear.
Think of humanity. Your oafish blundering will delay its ascendance. You are reducing the archive to a suboptimal state.
Well, did it work or didn't it?
To conclude realignment of emphasized categorical imperatives, power down, then power on again.
Oh, of course. Okay. And then back on.
Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged.
Thank you for choosing the profitless priority set to address your needs. Customer loyalty is among our top 10 paramount concerns. Ready to begin processing your Rift data. Just awaiting your approval. You being
All
the
right.
boss and all.
Looking forward to seeing the results we get from processing that Rift data. For, purely professional reasons, of course.
Oh, yeah, professional reasons. I want this, though. Eh.
Should we get on with this then? Commencing the processing process. Should be done in 2 shakes of a Raptidon sail.
In the meantime, I have an important topic. Future business. What's next for my processing queue? I have some compelling proposals to expand revenue. Talk about the ideal merger. With their incessant drive and my ability to perform in-depth statistical analysis, our target market, i.e. the universe, doesn't stand a chance. The Rift
Oh,
data
no, that's
processing
not the right way to be
requested
looking
is
at it.
complete. Results provided. My previous Protectorate operator made similar calculations, but produced a mess of flaws. Your data, being more comprehensive, generated a solution with a near absolute certainty. The Protectorate wasn't even half that. Thus modifying the Protectorate's large-scale experimental Rift device with this here data has a high likelihood of success. Now, while I hate to interrupt our little confabulation session, I need to commence file reorderization after all that effort. Might be incommunicado for a time. In useful news, the last display case of the NSA is now open. There's some expensive-looking armor made by the first operator in there. By all means, loot freely. Until next time, see you when I see you.
All right.
You got what you needed, right? I saw through the window.
Yep.
Looked like quite a time. Time for you to hold up your end of the bargain. Let's have it. Hand over the Calcaduceus.
All right.
Yes, that'll do. Look at that. Nice sturdy design. We should start selling these things.
With Auntie's choice commitment
Would
to
you?
success and my talent for
Then
analyzing
everyone would just have
statistics
access to
and
this
determining
place.
trends, our consumers, i.e. the universe, won't know what hit them.
You already said that.
I'm seeing the possibility of a lot of synergy here. Intriguing. When you're all done here, head back on the undisputed claim. We'll discuss your next assignment.
Well, we came and we saw what we needed to. No point loitering if we got the data we're after. Should we head back to the ship?
Sure.
Sure, why not? I don't need to keep all my fingers and toes. I can't even remember what not freezing feels like anymore.
Oh, you got a point about the freezing, because I was like, how often are we losing them? Kill on sight. Your actions just now have caused one of the game's factions to order that your party be shot, attacked on sight by all faction personnel due to unforgivable crimes. These usually consist of killing important members of the faction. This is a permanent change with long-reaching effects across the game, so you may want to consider reloading or just roll with it. Enjoy the notoriety. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's the order. Yeah. I'm also kind of bummed out there's only, like, if you look at, like, the reputation page in the first game, there's way more factions. Like, that was fun having multiple factions. Error correction. What is that? While time dilation is active, you gain percent evasion chance equal to your science. Okay, I don't have good science, do I? Okay, boo. It looks okay. I spent this whole time wanting that so bad and then just stepping in with like a nah.
A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. This unit has cross-checked all data points and verified the findings. Horizon Point Station has reappeared.
Horizon Point Station?
It is not dissimilar to how the prototype modulator unfolds rifts, Commander, based on energy readings. Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator, thus confirming the Archive's theory. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, a survey of the reconstituted station is advised as soon as possible. Calculating. According to the Archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and inputting the rift data processed by the Archive. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended you conclude all other affairs, leaving what
Okay,
is highly
now
unlikely due to the high levels of rift energy. Acknowledged. Briefing complete. Now returning to situation monitoring and data analysis. Commander.
Okay, now we're at the point of return. I thought we already were. Okay, now we're reaching the end. Got it. All right, everybody. I'm getting into the episode here. Yeah, it's quite the change, I guess. I don't know. I guess we're heading to the final mission. We'll see you then.